discretion is advised.
Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to Geeking Out. I'm yours truly, the Dave Bites, here for another Out of Your Mind episode frickin' 2 with my boy Don frickin' Prime.
Hello, folks, and thank you out there in TV land for joining us. Or YouTube land. Or whatever land.
Yeah, I think it's YouTube land or Google land at this point. But yes, guys, welcome back for another Out of Your Mind. And we are bringing in the freaking 501st to the court. Now, what say you, Don? What say you about the boys in blue?
I'm saying they look fantastic. And I love the fact that they went with the Revenge of the Sith 501st paint job, but then they went ahead and for those who want to display it, for the end of the Clone Wars, where they give you, the specially marked Phase 2 masks, with the Ahsoka homage on them. So I think it's glorious. It's beautiful. It's magnificent.
It is magnificent, aren't they? Yeah, man. When I first saw these figures, I felt like freaking episode 2, Attack of the Clones, when the main Comiconcept was the governor was showing Kenobi all the clones. And he's like, magnificent, aren't they? That's what I was getting when Hottoys unveiled these bad boys yesterday or last night. I think it was last night.
Yeah, exactly. Now my only issue is, and again, first world problems, is I wasn't expecting this, to come out for a couple of months in Hong Kong. So in my 501st orders, they're tied with Ahsoka because they were supposed to come out at the same time. So that's a situation now. Do I contact my guy and ask him, are they still tied together, or can they get separated, or is it basically depending on when Ahsoka comes out? Because at this point she might come out early as well. Who knows? But first world problems, right?
Yep, first world problems. That freaking Hottoys, you're out of your damn minds for releasing this early, because you know how many people pre-ordered more than just one, more than just two, more than just three. Okay, we're counting. We are counting these clone trooper. People are army building these bad boys. You had to release. Yeah. This is the one figure you had to release early. Okay, now I gotta rework my damn orders right now. I have literally had 6 of these pre-ordered. You know how much is that? How much the payments on that? Nearly $300 a month on payments on this, on 6
just
alone.
For Vader's fist.
Just for Vader's freaking fist. I'm about to freaking punch you in the freaking freaking faces, Hottoys, because you out of your damn minds for making us pay these up early.
It's a situation. I know we always stress patience is key, but I won't lie. I check to see what the prices are. Just for a regular version, being shipped from Hong Kong, and now, and I'll just say this, as an example for Sideshow, the normal one's $220. Shipping with double box is gonna run you now $20. So at that point you're at $240, $245. If you include tax, you're at $260. I mean, some of the places online, and I am not recommending them if they're if this is if you can wait, or if this is like some of the overseas retailers, you can get them for $280.
Yeah, $280
for DHL, not EMS, not the secure post, but actual DHL. Again, do your research. Again, we stress patience, but if this is a figure you want to jump on, or if you are running into a situation like other people have where your particular retailer has capped the total number of these figures you can buy and need a second source. Again, overseas options for the regular version aren't that bad once you factor in all the prices, shipping and tax. But again, do your own research.
True. Another thing I need to say too is I got word from Monica that these were not pre-ordered as much over in HK. So most of these pre-orders are from outside of HK. So if that tells you anything, that tells us that they might be selling out sooner than later on HK. And then once things start selling out on our end, then these are going to be selling. Then these are going to be resale price like no tomorrow. So just make sure you've calculated which one, how many you're gonna get, how many you're gonna be army building. I know a lot of people are looking to army build. Some people are looking to get one, maybe two. But the thing is, if you can't get two and you're looking to get at least get one, because once these sells out, this is going to be another sideshow
Exactly.
situation where these clone troopers are going for like $500, $600 a piece.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. My original plan was get Rex and get the 501st and get Ahsoka. If anything, I already got Cody. I already have my Sideshow 212th, which I upgraded, so he's an Arc 212th now, with the Pauldron and the Kama. So I would just get the Airborne Trooper and possibly another 212. Because again, I know the risks and I'm grabbing Grievous to go along with my Kenobi. So if anything, I'd want to do that as a display with multiple troopers or variations of the 212. Circle around Grievous. Whereas the 501st, I'd more focus it around Rex.
Yeah, it's Rex's boys and Anakin's boys, and that's one of the reasons why
Exactly.
I'm looking to get six, because I want to like line them. I want to line up, either do a photography section where I want to line them up with my boy Anakin Skywalker and Rex, or different display shelves. I got Clone Wars shelf. I got freaking Darth Vader shelf. I got prequel shelf. I got prequel shelf. So I at this point, if Hot Toys keeps pumping out these clone troopers the way they are, the way they're freaking beautiful and perfected,
Well,
I might have to do a Clone Wars, just a clone shelf alone.
exactly, and that's one rabbit hole I already, partially got in with the Sideshow clone, so I know going in. Yeah, I've got to put a cap, and I know other people have saying that you got to set rules for yourself. And with army building and with clones and all that, you can, if you're not careful, if you don't know what you're doing, or you let yourself go, you can put yourself in a real financial hole just by trying to army build the same character to make a display. Again, make some hard rules and live by them. Um, Whether it's a cap, whether it doesn't even have to be for the 501st. If you're only going to get figures from a certain area, stick to that. If you're only going to get one variation of each clone, stick to that. And that means not one regular and one deluxe. That's one variation. Choose which one you want. And again, I know some people would say always go with the deluxe. In some cases, with some figures, yes, that's absolutely true. However, with the 501st, if you haven't pre-ordered yet, just think, do you need the rotary blaster? Do you need the backpack? Do you need the jetpack? If you want to grab that, you think it's worth the extra 30 to $45, depending on retailer, grab it. But if you know right off the bat your figure's just going to be in a ground battle scene, is that $30 worth it? Because that's potentially another NRD right there. So you got to also evaluate what options you're going to get. You're going to get the normal or the deluxe based on how you display it.
That too, and then here's another thing: like, it saves you space and accessories as well if you decide to go to the regular. Honestly, the regular is your Revenge of the Sith 501st. Literally, you don't need the other accessories. If you're looking just to build up your Revenge of the Sith and you don't not looking to build up any of your Clone Wars stuff, 501st regular is pretty much your Revenge of the Sith trooper.
Exactly. Now, Hot Toys, they essentially did the deluxe as kind of like a Clone Wars bonus. What you're getting is more geared toward actually, the Clone Wars cartoon. And, you never saw that in the movies, but you definitely saw that in the cartoon. And in other media, such as the video games. So, again, it's your prerogative. Just realize, if you don't need the deluxe, you don't have to spend the extra money for stuff you'll never use. That'll just stay in the closet or in a baggie in a drawer.
Yeah, that's another thing you got to consider. Like, if you're getting these many troopers, now here's the thing though. I already have a plan. I already chose that the 501st are going to be my army building. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not, like, if I'm going to get any other troopers, they're only going to be the two or the three. I'm not going to get 6 212s. The ones I'm going to be focusing on getting 6 of is the 501st, because that's my favorite out of all the clone troopers. That is my favorite. I've already explained y'all why they're my favorite, because they're Vader's fists. They're the boys that went in and took on the Jedi's, and their home turf. All right, no other freaking clone trooper variants did that, unless you're talking about more special forces. But these were part of the special forces under freaking Anakin slash Darth Vader's command. So this is why I'm getting 6 of these. Now, if you're a 212 fan, you're probably going to get more than the usual 2 or 3.
Oh
But
yeah, that's
that's my
me.
decision.
And yeah, no, and I'm right there with you. The 501st is amazing. They're badass. And totally agree with you. But the reason I wanted the 212th is because if they do come out with the Airborne Trooper, I'm definitely grabbing one. Might do too, and I might because I have Module Case try to set something up where you actually I do like a repel, where one of them's like rappelling down over Grievous or something like that, like in the
Yeah.
movie. Where they're fast roping down. So the 212th would be my definite, diorama with Grievous, and Kenobi when he gets his new CCFL lightsaber. That'll look nice.
Oh yeah, man. The 212, man. You got to be careful with those because you got different variants of the 212. You got the. I don't think they're gonna package it kind of like what they did here with the 332nd because there's different looks of the of the 212 that they're gonna have to do different figures versus
Well, there was
doing
technically
one
three
deluxe edition.
variants. Yeah, there were 3 variants of the 212 seen on Utapau. You had the normal one, you had the airborne version, and then again, I don't know if you would call it a commando or an arc trooper, but there was one that had a pauldron, a pauldron and a comma. So, but it wasn't, it wasn't indicated. It was a quick look, or you see it or miss it type deal. So there's technically 3 variants on screen, just in Utapau, the 212.
Yeah, I think there's 3 variants, and hey, I've been saying a lot that I love my 501st, but as far as like 212 is concerned, I love them too. They're the clone troopers that won the war. Literally, they won the war. During the 3-year war. If you're talking about the 4-year war, that's pretty much the 4th year where they're just cleaning up the mess. But the third year, that's when the war was actually won with Kenobi and the 212. And one of my favorite moments for the 212, if you didn't spot it, in Revenge of the Sith, when the troopers start going down, there's one 212 clone trooper literally boxing a battle droid in the background where Kenobi's trying to get on his little iguana creature. Yeah. There's one right there that literally is
Oh,
going.
I've seen that before.
Yo.
My favorite scene is when the dude's just running and he like high jumps onto the mini spider droid, and then he's literally just shooting at his feet, but he's doing it like a circle. Like like literally it's a bad action movie, like he's intentionally trying to do that.
Yes. Yes, yeah, and that's one of my favorite moments too. So, yeah, you guys, just be patient. Hot Toys will be working on more clone troopers because they know this is a money train. They know this is a money train. Not for HK anyway, but for us that live outside of HK. That's where the money is with these clone troopers. But yeah,
Most definitely.
so what's your verdict, man?
Oh, five
I
like this is a 8 out of 9, like a 9,000. It's over 9,000.
Over 9,000 weapons.
Yeah.
No, man. Yes.
Again, like I said, my only issue is damn you Hot Toys for releasing it early, because my first world problem is it's tied. My current 501st order is tied to Ahsoka, so
Yeah, you're out of
I
your
might
damn
have to
mind, Hot
wait.
Toys.
Yeah, I might have to wait. So unfortunately, that might require me to either go buy another one or just wait. Um, but again, like I said, first world problems. I've at least got one,
Yeah.
and then with Rex coming, and then here's the thing too with me. I'm grabbing Hunter Echo. I know I said I'd grab him. I'm probably still 80% on him, but at a certain point, like, and it's almost like with the Stormtroopers, I'll collect the variants. But at a certain point, when you have the same mold and the only difference is paint, it gets to a certain point when you're just you need to have variation, and sometimes just different paint isn't enough. So that's why obviously Hunter will be centerpiece, of the prequel Clone Wars display.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, guys, like I said before, uh, the price is great. The accessories are great. The figure is great. But Hot Toys, you're out of your damn freaking minds for deciding that, hey, you know what? We're going to release this early. This particular figure, that's army build freaking material, you decided to release this early on us when we had other freaking figures we were working on. I still got other figures I'm working on. I'm glad that I ordered these from Sideshow because I'm still on a payment plan with these damn figures. How dare you, though? Now I had to rework some of my stuff. How dare you? You're out of your damn minds for that. Then I just covered my freaking screen. Out of your damn minds. Out of your freaking damn minds. Court is adjourned on the damn 501st. But anyway, let's move on to the next subject we have for today. And we are looking at some older figures, actually. Some older pre-orders that are being delayed. And are you out of your damn minds, Hot Toys? Did you really think that we were gonna purchase these figures because you put them out there? You're crazy. The freaking Hulk. This particular Hulk. It does not make sense. It does not make sense for the collector.
This Hulk
for
is
me
a,
anyway.
is a lulk. So I mean, is like a lunk, as in why I don't think anybody has any interest of this of the different variations. If anything, they should have again used the old costume for AOU. I mean, for original Hulk,
Avengers
or
Hulk.
or him coming back with that face sculpt, but with that body. But he's essentially he has the ripped shirt, and you have the ability to either wear it as a normal shirt or he has a ripped shirt as accessory in the jeans. So that would have been a much better Hulk because that would have drawn so much more people. It's essentially the same body and uniform as the original Avenger Hulk, but with the Professor Hulk head sculpt. That would have had a lot more play, a lot more appeal to a lot more collectors.
Yeah, it just doesn't appeal to me at this point, man. I've been trying to push
glasses,
myself. Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest with you. The first thing I think of when I look at those, again, U.S. military issued glasses. They're not called birth control glasses for nothing. That is exactly the first thing I think of. Yeah, birth control glasses.
Oh my god, dude, like hell, birth control. It's like it's a big no for me. Like I've been trying to push myself to buy this figure, and I every time I'm like, I'll just wait to the new movie or new show that comes out with Hulk, and hopefully Disney's able to give us a better version of the Hulk versus what they gave us here. I felt that Hot Toys, they should have just said no to this Hulk and just gave us Avengers 2.0 Hulk, kind of like what they did with the Loki. This was an out of your mind freaking release from pre-order release for Hot Toys. Hot Toys, you knew better. You knew better than give us this Hulk. Okay, I don't even care about the damn gauntlet. All right, like we already got multiple gauntlets from different freaking characters already, and it's annoying that we're good. Like
and not only that.
Yeah.
We've also I did the mod. I've actually bought the 1/6 Hot Toys keychain of the gauntlet, and I modified that. So and I've got that on display with Ronan right now. So again, like you're saying, you don't even need to buy a figure to get the right gauntlet from Hot Toys. Buy a $30, $35 keychain, do 20 minutes to a half hour of prep work and clean it up and making a few mods, and you have a nano gauntlet without having to buy Professor Hulk or Rocket if you don't want to buy it. So again, there are options, folks, and again, the accessories, they're lacking. The figure is lacking. The head sculpt is fair. It's
it's
great.
fair.
It's not bad, but the glasses, either like I said, either birth control glasses or it's 1955, office glasses.
He's not amused. He's not amused about your comments, Dom Prime. Don't make him angry, or he's gonna give you an intellectual talk.
Okay.
He's gonna give you a sit down,
Gotcha,
a sit
gotcha.
No, but either way, guys, this is not the Hulk for me. I'm more. I think I'm more leaning towards a lot more um, anger management issues for me because I skipped the Thor Ragnarok Hulk over this one. Like I was hoping for a release for Hulk. I was like, okay, I'm hoping we get a good Hulk from Endgame because I already saw the movie by then, and the Hulk Ragnarok was still available. I was like, I'll wait. I'll wait. I should have never waited. I should have just pre-ordered the
Yeah.
Ragnarok Hulk and not pre-order, but purchased it and called it a day. But no, I was an idiot. I was an idiot.
Exactly. Because I mean, I saw people comment and thought about it, but essentially, Banner murdered Hulk when he merged, because this isn't the Hulk. This is Banner in basically a Hulk avatar. You know, he he doesn't get stronger when he gets angry, which is essentially who the essence of Hulk is. The madder he gets, the stronger he gets. And I feel like Professor Hulk, like you said, he wants to sit down over a chai latte and discuss feelings, instead of going out and smashing something to fix it. You know, it's just the way they did the character, and it's transferring over to the figure.
There's diplomacy, and then there's aggressive negotiations. This was diplomacy all the way. They should have gone aggressive negotiations. I would have accepted the Avengers 2.0 if they had done that. Hot Toys, you made a smart move, but no, you gave us this monstrosity, and this is not a good way. This is not a good monstrosity. This is out of your mind. So Hot Toys, the court rules
I
that
will
this
say
was an
this
out of
though.
your mind freaking pre-order.
I will say this though. If they had done this in the team suit, however, if they had given us this head sculpt in the team suit, or fixed his facial expression a little bit, then we're talking a different story.
Actually, yeah, I would not mind a
In the
team
team
suit.
suit,
Yeah, yeah, not
to
this
go with
onesie,
Stark,
not this purple
yeah,
onesie. So now,
exactly.
yeah,
Is he going to sleep?
yeah, he went night night though after the snap.
Exactly.
Nah, man, I'm sorry, man. It kind of hurts me though, kind of like in Endgame when everything went down with the battle, and he was stuck in all that rubble with Rocket and Rhodey. I was like,
Yeah,
come on,
yeah.
Hulk, you could do so much better, Hulk. You could do so much better, man. You could have saved all those. You could have saved your team and got out of
Like
there.
like I said, the madder he gets, the angrier he gets. So, I mean, and the thing is, this Hulk is physically smaller than both Avengers Hulk and AOU Hulk. So,
Yeah, but yeah, this is making me more depressed than anything, man. Okay, so let's move on. This is out of your mind. This is literally out of your mind for for
yeah,
for
this is going
for
to be a
giving us a
shelf
last
warmer.
Hulk. Yeah, this is gonna be a shelf warmer, or either that, or the pre-orders are non-existent, that it's gonna sell out quickly, or it's gonna be a shelf warmer. Either way, I don't see this being a good resale figure. Like you are literally losing money purchasing
The
this
minute
damn figure.
you open it, you lost 40% already.
Yes, 40%. Hell, like we still got stuff coming out with Hulk, so we might get a better Hulk later. Hell, we got Abomination coming out, so you're not gonna tell me they're gonna introduce Hulk against Abomination? Come on,
And I don't know if you saw, Marvel came out and did officially confirm Wong was the one fighting Abomination.
dude. If we get Wong from
I
Shang-Chi
love
collect,
Wong.
dude,
Wong is Wong is awesome. He's like that friend who, like, he tells you once, I told you, but he'll let you screw up, and then he just looks at you and he's like, yeah, I told
and,
you.
and laugh at you. No, he'll laugh at you.
Exactly.
He'll tell you once for sure, but he's not gonna stop you from doing it. Like I'm not gonna stop you, but because
Yeah,
I
Wong
want
is
to
the
get
type of
something out of
guy.
this.
Yeah, he'll talk crap to your face, but talk nice to you about you behind your back. Yeah, Wong.
Oh
I like the actor. I like Benedict Wong.
no, I love him, man. But yes, our next figure to talk about. This is a disappointment. This is a disappointment. Not as much of a disappointment as the pre-order for Hulk, but I feel that there was a missed opportunity for Thor. Like they had it. They had it. The Hot Toys had it at its grasp. They freaking had it. Then they freaking dropped the football at the field at the mark. All right, like literally they missed the touchdown to win the game, and this is the moment right here. They missed the touchdown. This should have
Yeah,
been Thor with the screaming head sculpt. It should have been. It should have been.
yeah. I mean, I'll be honest. I mean, there's again, this is one of those. It's not great. It's not bad, but there's nothing that screams must buy. You know, some people are gonna grab it. Oh, because it's Fat Thor, or they want to finish the last Trinity to fight Thanos, and that's fine. But for me, if he's going out and literally,
It's a guy
if
below
you
you.
the first thing he did was try to decapitate Thanos because again, you should have went for the head. He's learning. That first thing he did is go for the head. And you need that anger, that aggression. It looks like he's just going for another beer,
Yeah,
or he
exactly.
wants a Bloody Mary.
It's like a lobby.
Yeah, like I would have been fine with this head sculpt too if they had thrown in another head sculpt with this. And I feel, let me see, has Hot Toys ever done two head sculpts that is not a DX?
For sure, it's not a tournament going on today. So,
I know they do multiple head sculpts sometimes, but it's sometimes like a half head sculpt.
I mean, the
And
only thing that I could possibly even compare it to is like Batman, where he comes with like the different eye sets and the different mouth sets, but that goes into the mask.
Yeah,
So even like Cap, where he has the different mouth sets for the mask,
there was the rest of the
sculpt.
I wonder because of the hair, could they have hidden the heads, the mouthpiece that has him screaming?
Possibly. I mean, it does look like that. The fake hair. They could have molded it in such a way it would have covered the gap or the seam line, just like with Cap's helmet. The bands where his chin strap attaches to. That's where it covers the actual seam.
Yeah, I feel that if Hot Toys had did a bit more R&D, I think because of the hair, the way the hair is designed, they could have literally gave us a way to introduce a screaming part of the head sculpt. That screaming part, like
Yeah.
that is
With
the
the
reason.
expression, like the lips
Yeah.
curled up, partial teeth, but you see like the open mouth, for the screaming expression. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of disappointing seeing this because all I remember for this head sculpt is when he just starts screaming. Like he's that Viking scream, right when Captain's like Avengers assemble. You see him like
Yeah.
I want that. I want that for my Avengers shelf. Like freaking Thor just screaming, with his Viking look. But they didn't give us this. That's why it's out of your mind. It's out of your mind, Hot Toys, that you dropped the ball so hard for this figure. Like
Yeah.
like at this point, if you had the choice between the Infinity War Thor, which was still available, and the Endgame Thor, Infinity War Thor should have been your purchase. It's a better figure overall. You get more accessories, more R&D work on that figure versus this. You literally got two different looks for that figure. Not actually three
Mhm.
different looks. If you work it
Yep.
out correctly, you got three
Mhm.
different looks for one damn figure. This one right here,
Mhm.
eh,
It
the
has
only
to be with the Endgame or not at all, because at least Infinity War Thor, it goes, in a general Avengers display and it doesn't look out of place. Here, you get somebody, be like, oh, why is Fat Thor with Iron Man? You know what I mean? This only works in an Endgame display. Whereas Infinity War Thor, pretty much, like you said, he's got the different arm sets. Then if you want to throw the eye patch on, for End of Ragnarok, and then again put the sleeveless arms on. You've got Ragnarok.
Yep.
Then you've got Infinity
What's
War.
that?
Then you have the start of Endgame. So,
Yeah, I
like
get
you
you,
said,
I
it's
get you.
a figure that literally covers 3 different movies.
exactly. It covers so many different movies, and I feel that one's going to be the Grail piece of the Infinity War / Endgame line of Thor's. Now, picking up this one, like now it would have done it a lot more justice if they were able to not only give us the light up features for our Mjolnir and Stormbreaker, but gave us diecast versions. But we recently found out they are not doing diecast on either of these, and people were disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, so again, if that's one of those things, if you really want, because again, the Stormbreaker that came with Infinity War Thor, full disclosure, it's not the most accurate. So there are third-party options where you can go get a larger Stormbreaker, and some of them do light up. So again, if you want to get a better one, you have options on the third-party market. If it really doesn't matter that much to you, then again, you're getting what you pay for. You hope, but again, it being the last, well, not the last Thor, but again, for it being the last of the Trinity for a display, it should have had light up, a light up Mjolnir, especially the fact that Cap didn't come with one, but the Disney exclusive, the D23 prototype version did.
Yeah, I think they are. I think both of them are light up though. That's the one thing that's going for this figure is light up, and also the head sculpt.
Light up.
They are both light up. The only problem with it is that they're not diecast. There's no diecast versions. The last time we actually got a diecast version, or the last one, was Ragnarok Thor, and then Age of Ultron Thor. So that's why those figures are going.
Thor, right?
Yeah. That's why they're going for a much higher price now because of those hammers, the diecast.
Okay.
Age of Ultron Thor, you could pick that up easy for $150. I did pick it up for $150 complete, and it came with the diecast hammer, and that's why a lot of people are going back and trying to buy those up. And that's why it's going so much resale price because of the diecast feature.
Cool.
Nah, it's a weird flex from Hot Toys the way they did this figure. I just wish that they had did better. Like they should have added more R&D. They should have added more R&D. They could have. This Thor could have been the final good Thor for people to purchase for their EndGame. But honestly, right now, if you can literally just skip this, unless you're a big fan of the head sculpt. This is the only thing that's going for you. You can just wait till the fourth Thor movie, which the look is freaking fantastic from what you've seen from the concept arts.
The gold inlays. It almost looks like he's changed his armor to kind of like match the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes.
So
I'm more excited for that. So I'm in debate right now because I'm good with my Infinity War Thor. This one right here, I might still pick it up, but I'll wait till it's like free shipping or I get a percentage off because honestly, this store, every time I look at it, it's a disappointment for me because I know they could have done some R&D work to include maybe the screaming head sculpt. If they had included the screaming feature, it would have been instant pre-order all day, every day. But that's the only disappointment because the thing is, the Infinity War Thor is literally the perfected version. The only problem with that Thor is that it doesn't have the regular look. But it makes sense because the thing is, with his hair, because his hair got freaking cut off in freaking Thor Ragnarok. But the only thing that's going for me is the way the hair looks for Thor over here for EndGame.
Yeah. Now again, but like you're saying though, I mean, if you want this kind of look, if you want sort of say fat Thor, but you don't necessarily want him, and you want an Infinity War Thor and the armored look. I mean, there are still third party where it's basically like a Big Lebowski version, when he's in the cabin with Thor and me, where he's drinking and he's got pizza and they're playing Xbox. You can get versions of that, and again, they're unlicensed, they're third party. Do your own respect, no liability, or on us. But again, you can get the kits $130, and you got Fat Thor, but he comes with beer. Some of the actual accessories are beer and liquor bottles. So, in a PlayStation controller.
Yeah, guys. So pretty much, final verdict: Thor is an out of your mind. You were out of your mind, Hot Toys, for releasing it in this state. Like, I feel not releasing this state, but the pre-orders, releasing the pre-orders like this, the pre-order prototype like this. Like, because there was another figure that was in competition with this, which was the your own Infinity War Thor.
One broke on top.
Like, what was the point? What was the point to picking this up? Like, compared
Especially
to the
when
Infinity War,
is
exactly,
superior. Yeah,
it's a
it's far
superior
superior.
version. Hell, I don't think there's a light up feature for the. Okay, there is a light up feature for. Okay, so there is a light up feature for the chest area. That's the only thing other than the head sculpt that's going for this. I think this is the only. Literally, this is the light up Thor. That's the only thing that's going for this is the light up Mjolnir, the light up Stormbreaker. Literally, those are the only features that are
Yeah,
doing
but Infinity
justice
War
for
has the
this.
light up body too.
Yeah,
So
it's a bit of disappointment. Like if they had thrown in diecast Mjolnir and Stormbreaker, then I would have forgiven you guys. But sorry, guys, you guys were out of your mind, deciding to go with this route.
yep. So
He came
yeah,
from the back,
they're out
so-
of their mind. This is a definite zero. For me, it's a I'd say zero out of 5.
Zero weapons,
Yeah.
zero weapons. Damn, that hurts, man. And, like, I'm disappointed too because like I really love that moment with Fat Thor against Thanos in the battle. Like I love the screaming, but we never got the screaming. You know, that was the problem. We never got the damn screaming, and that's what my main disappointment with it was.
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, our final out of your mind, and I will have Don Prime lead the charge in this because yeah, he did bring it up with me, the EXO 6 site, because this thing it's about to go there. It's about to get crazy. It's about to get
Yes.
freaking crazy. Tell us what's going on, man.
All right. So I am in addition to being a Star Wars fan, I am also a huge Star Trek fan. Nerds. For me, Star Trek and Star Wars, they're literally the same, two sides of the same coin. One is science fiction, one is science fantasy. So, but I have indeed pre-ordered Data, and I have pre-ordered Picard. Now, the thing with Picard, and talked with some people, Picard's current sculpt, what you're seeing, that's just a placeholder. But again, I am committed to, again, both Picard, I am committed to Data. And the company, they have already been teasing that they will be doing all the classic captains. So based on that right there, if you know how to read uniforms, so the yellow one, that's Captain Kirk. The second one, that I'm 99% sure that is going to be Picard version 2, because that is his specific leather bomber jacket. The third one, that's going to be Captain Janeway from Voyager. The one with the black and gray uniform, which will personally be one of my grails, is Captain Benjamin Sisko from Deep Space Nine. And the last in the blue with the NX-01 patch is going to be Jonathan Archer from Enterprise NX-01.
And you guys know Archer is my boy. Archer is my boy because it's Scott Bakula. It is freaking Sam freaking Beckett. If they do justice for my boy Sam freaking Beckett with this head sculpt, it's an instant pre-order for me because freaking hell, Scott Bakula is a freaking treasure. Like anything he works in, you know that you're gonna enjoy his performance. Either the story is trash because a lot of people don't like the Captain Archer. Not because of the character, but the story. Like the story wasn't that great for it, but still, you still found entertainment from Scott Bakula, and that's why I love him so much. Like if they do justice for this head sculpt, you're out of your damn minds. Or you're out of your damn minds coming up this collection. Like hell, I might even skip the Picard that we have that it's available right now and go for the Picard that you just mentioned right here because I would like to get this updated collection here. This is my go-to at this point.
Yeah. Now the Picard is the first contact one. Data is first contact. And I'll be honest, I would kill for a Worf in the Starfleet spacesuit, or essentially the zero G combat suit. When they're on the deck of the Enterprise by the deflector fighting the Borg hand to hand, I want Worf in that suit. So, and I'm hoping they at least do that. And then if they do Geordi, they do Riker. I'm probably gonna get the main cast, of TNG, with Cisco, and then again,
Yes.
this isn't a spoiler. This is just one of those Rumors that are coming from them is they're also going to make a Q.
Wait, they're making a Q.
Possibly. Again, that's all the rumors and stuff like that. No information.
Which Q then?
I don't know. Don't know. There are different variations. Because again, Q's appeared on multiple seasons, multiple series. Again, he's dealt with Janeway. He's dealt with Picard. He got knocked out by Cisco, or knocked down.
I don't know, man. If they deliver a Judge Q, hey, I might pick that up.
Yeah, if they do Judge Q, he's got to have his chair and the gong. But yeah, just a heads up though, both Picard and Data, they're still not released yet for general retail. They're both waitlisted at Sideshow. So again, my orders are both at Big Bad Toy Store. So they're both still up for pre-order, and both of them, as of this time, do not have an NRD up. They're not charging an NRD right now. So again, I know a few other stores are going to carry them. I think like Underground Figures, they're out of Pawtucket, Rhode Island, I believe, or Warwick, Rhode Island. They're going to carry Data and Picard, and last I checked, they still had availability. Again, not every store is going to be carrying these because they're a relatively new company, because it's basically being reformed from the ashes of QMX. They did the previous Picard, they did the previous Kirk, Spock, Bones, and Scotty. So, again, you've looked at reviews. This is EXO 6 looks very superior to QMX, just in size, body choice, clothing, soft good choice. They look a lot better than QMX.
Wow, I'm looking at the prices right now. $190 for Picard, and then $190 for old boy Data. That's a bit wild for the price, man. I should have.
And Data
at
comes
least...
with 2 head sculpts.
Wow, I'm just looking at the prices right now. That's not bad.
Well, and here's the thing too. They're also magnetized. You know how they have the both the tricorders and the handheld phasers, and they include the holsters.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So they're actually magnetized. So they literally just magnetize on the hips.
Really? Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, so they don't actually snap on it to they don't snap onto a belt, or they don't attach to the soft goods. It's just through a magnet.
All right, so yeah, man, I just freaking joined the wait list, so hopefully it does translate, because I am interested. Not gonna lie, I'm very interested in both these figures. Well, if I don't get the Picard, I wouldn't mind getting the Data, and then getting the rest of the gang in the upcoming collections, because I would not mind getting the decorated versions. Man, if they get my Scott Bakula right, yeah, you got my money. You got my money, EXO. You got my freaking money.
Yeah, I mean, just please do Cisco justice. Make him, just yeah. I mean, I love Cisco because he is a Star Trek war captain. He, the Dominion War is literally billions and trillions of people are dead. It is literally, the galaxy is at war.
I was kind of, that's why I felt that I was very disappointed with Star Trek Into Darkness, because the one thing even though I did like Khan coming back, I did like his performance. I liked that movie. A lot of people don't like it, but I like that movie because it was setting up for the war for the third movie, and the war never happened. You see, you guys always talk about this war.
Part 2 of the eugenics war.
Yeah.
Part 1 when he was forced off on the Botany Bay. And that's all back to the original series. What was it? Agent Gary 7, I think it was. And then it just, they could have done a lot more, but then contract negotiations broke down. And then Chekhov, what was the kid's name? Anton Yeltich, then he passed away in a freak accident. And then the third movie was kind of rushed. Then they want to do a fourth movie, and then that fell through. And then at one point, Quentin Tarantino was going to do an R-rated Star
I think
Trek
that's
movie, which
allowable.
was going to
Not
basically
too far.
be a
Yo,
movie
they on
version
you?
of yesterday's Enterprise. And again, I don't know if anyone
They ain't on me
remembers
yet.
this,
They
but
close. Though. They on
when
the
the
way.
Enterprise C shows up in the future and it causes a time shift, and so
Y'all
the
put a watch from the
Federation
top.
and the
I just
Klingon,
gotta see if they
they're
got
at war, and the Federation is weeks away from being decimated.
Where they
They were
shooting?
literally, like, Tarantino was literally going to turn that into a full movie.
Yeah, dude.
Did you see? Get an eye on
I don't know what's going on with I don't know what's going on with the with Star Trek at the moment. I think there's a lot of people. I feel like there's a lot of people like too many cooks in the kitchen. There's too many cooks in the damn kitchen, and they're trying to figure out who's going to be the main cook. You know, or
Yeah, now the problem is
not even like who's going to be the main cook and what's going to be freaking made.
Well, and the problem is the movie rights are separate from the TV rights. And then even so, in between the movie and the TV rights, you have the main universe, you know, Picard, Voyager, Cisco DS9, and in that universe, the Mirrorverse. You know, the bad Spock, you know, evil Kira, all that stuff. But then you also have the Kelvin universe, which is J.J. Abrams. So, like, Bad Robot, they're only allowed to touch the Kelvin verse. Or that was the original part of the contract, but then now they're involved with Picard, and Picard is technically a continuation of TNG and then the last movie, Nemesis. And so,
No, I feel
it's all
you,
screwed
man.
up.
I know everything's all screwed up. But anyway, guys, our final thoughts. EXO, if you get this right, you're out of your damn minds. You're out of your damn minds if you get the upcoming collections just right. You're out of your damn minds if you think that this is gonna be the Picard head sculpt that should be released. I know you said that they're working on improving the head sculpt, so I'm hoping that's the case because that's the reason why I said no to this in the very beginning.
Oh, I'm the
Because
same way too. But then I saw the better promo shots of Data, you know, and then, you know, saw some of the shots, and I was vocal about it too. Then, get some information. They are working on the updating this headshot because, like, right here, this doesn't look that bad.
it doesn't look that bad from this
around the
angle.
cheeks, it just needs a little bit of modification. So
Yeah, but anyway, guys, that is all we have for today. I do appreciate you coming in for a Out of Your Mind episode 2. It's not as crazy as before. Just that we're going back into doing a lot more like figures that were released or pre-ordered, and then if something new pops off, like the Toy Fair exclusives, that's probably going to be episode 3. But just letting y'all know that this week, I think I'll be releasing this video tomorrow, Wednesday. So tonight we are going to have a 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern stream on Wednesday night, as usual. We're going to be talking about some of the material, some of the caretaking material products that we use. Like the Studio 3 stuff that we use for our figures. We're going to talk more. We're going to talk about that, and also we're going to talk about the Toy Fair exclusive reveals. Like, not reveals yet, but teases, Blue's Clues. We're going to talk about how we feel about which figures are coming out from the clues that have been put out into the net.
I see somebody.
Oh yeah, like a specific, I think Asian retailer
He's down.
putting out giant American cheeseburgers, a double stacked cheeseburger, which I don't know what major character likes cheeseburgers, especially after he wore a specific, Mark 1, and after he wanted some cheeseburgers.
Wink. Wink.
Yeah.
Another guy coming out.
But we'll talk more about it tonight's stream because we were releasing this video. We shooting this video a day before, but we're gonna be releasing it Wednesday. So tomorrow, tonight's stream, 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern. Hope to see you all there. Anyway, Don, anything you'd like to say before we go?
Nope. Just happy collecting. Be smart. Be patient. And again, if you're gonna jump on any additional 501st clone troopers, again, do your research. Again, if you're just getting for a static 501st display for Revenge of the Sith, you don't need the deluxe. Again, if you're going for a Clone Wars display, this deluxe
Yeah,
Again,
roll.
you only need to might need to buy one deluxe and you get two regulars. Again, that deluxe
He's
is
right
going
there
to
below you.
accessorize those two other regulars.
That
Again,
is
just think
true.
about it.
Yeah.
Again, you don't just be smart with your money. Have a plan and stick to your plan and follow your own
Yeah,
rules.
that's what he said.
True story. That if you're gonna go out of your mind, you better do it in style.
Oh, I see.
Anyway,
Exactly.
guys, love to see you guys in the next stream. And remember, we're just simple collectors trying to make our way in this Hot Toys galaxy. May the weapons be with you always.